Hey everybody, welcome back to another Let's Play. I'm back with Rob, and we're going to be throwing down Bot War 2 Turbo Edition, the starter set. And we've gone and painted up the brand new starter set for Bot War, which includes Valiants and...
the true defenders of humanity. Coils.
The coils. I'm not saying that it might be human brains inside his robots, but it might be human brains inside his robots. And
who better defend humanity?
than the guys who joined the snake cult? I don't know. I mean, maybe anybody, but we'll see. We'll see when the oil runs out who's actually left in charge. So it's 6 models aside. You get roughly 70 points in the box set. We'll show you what comes in the box. It's 70? 7 models. That's right. Yeah, because you get 2 little guys, don't you? Which is 10 points shy of a full sort of like game size, but way more than enough to try out your first few missions. You get an entire full-size rulebook, which also includes, I think the experimental rules for transformation are in here.
Gives you the art forms, the scenery rules, like throwing cars.
Throwing cars, being able to use like a, you get a lamppost as a club, or you get a stop sign as an axe, or a dumpster as a shield. All that cool new stuff, which is, it doesn't invalidate really anything that comes in the Bot War 2 rulebook. It just adds on a whole bunch of extra layers and stuff too. You get the brand new cards for both the Valiants. You get the Duke in his like Gandalf the White form, which is Ducal when he comes back, and the one basically turns him into like a super monster. You get a huge Coils mech called Shogun, although it is made by humans, so size is deceiving. And you get a whole bunch of cool sort of like archetypal mechs to go with it too, some big bots to hang out and fight. So we'll show you the table, we'll show you the forces, and we'll get this underway. So here it is, the contents of the box, obviously minus the trees and rocks and gaming mat. We have a Bot War 2 Turbo Edition. So you're gonna get a rulebook, you're gonna get a tape measure with the Bot War cool logo on it, all your dice, pink energy cubes, so 5 shield dice, 5 crit dice, 5 purple hit dice, and a single d6, and then these 13 models. So you get Supercharge, we'll go left to right, Cold Start, Herbs, Traffic Stop, Ducal, and RJ on the Valiant side for about 68 points, but with the upgrades you go flat to 70. And then for the Coils, you're gonna get In Charge Shogun, and then back there you get Slaughter, the giant missile bot, you get Fork Tongue, you get Raven, and Deep State. I think Deep State is my favorite name. And then you get 2 little guys, you get Mineshaft and Core Drill, and they pop off of Shogun, I think. And they're symbiotes, and they basically get to like hug you while drilling with their chests. They give you the worst kind of hugging.
Sons, my beautiful boys.
Your beautiful boys, you can do terrible things to Ducal. I see what happens. Just remember, if I kill Shogun, they die too. So we're gonna run through the first mission in this, which is the Quest for Energy, and show you the core rules. Now I've done a Let's Play for the original box set before, but this is a nice comprehensive, a bunch of models. They have all kinds of different things. That they're sort of like a bit more of a mix than the original starter set was. So this should highlight a bit more how the game plays and what you can do with it. Right, so I'll use my Valiants as an example of how to get ready to play a Bot War game. So we're going to say that we're playing a 70-point game here as opposed to 80 points. That's the standard size. And I'm going to start collecting models. Now, the anatomy of a card, if I look at a model, now I'm going to look at a more... Ducal's a kind of a corner case. He's pretty tough. Let's look at a more average model. Like Traffic Stop. Here, he's just your everyday taxi cab, moonlighting as a savior of the universe. He's got 5 stats here on the left. I go over the whole card. First, he has his faction symbol. That's the Valiant symbol. It's sometimes shown in red. This time it's shown in blue to show that's the new 2nd edition. His name, Traffic Stop, and how many points he costs, which is 10. Then you have his strategy rating. That's the order in which he's going to activate over the course of the turn. There's not like a you pick which models go. You pick in a descending order. An increasing order. Fastest being low and slowest being high, who's going to activate. So his strategy rating is 6. You have his movement in inches, that's 7 inches. His ranged attack, which is 3 dice. Now ranged attack uses the purple dice. So you roll 3 dice, and the number of strikes you get is the number of strikes that have to be blocked. The difference, of course, is going to be cause damage. You have his close assault, which is 2. That's the number of purple dice he rolls in a close assault. Now you do always, when you close assault, roll an additional die, which is called a critical die, which represents the fact that you're going to be... like smashing like the specific place you want when you're hitting up close. So even though close assault numbers might look low, they're always rolling this additional die. And it doesn't have a miss state on it. It's got, I think, 2 1s, 2 2s, and then 2 3s for the number of strikes on it. So it's the really good success die. Then you've got his shield dice, which are the red dice, and they're your blocking dice. So he rolls 3 shields. If you're in cover, you might exchange one of those shield dice for a crit die instead. But let's say...
No, you gain an extra crit dice.
You get an extra crit dice, that's right, yeah. So let's say you're shooting yourself, you'd roll this, you'd roll 3 strikes, and then you'd block 4, and that means no damage is taken, right? Because there's less hits than there is blocks. You got your superpower, which is here Ram Attack. Those are a once per game ability. You'll see some other ones on here like Air Support. Ram Attack is you can move an extra 3 inches during an activation if you spend 2 power, extra 3 inches, to your movement, and you get an additional critical die if you make a close combat assault that turn. You have his damage track. It's how many hits he can take before he dies. In this case, it's 6. You have any skills he has. He has the sharpshooter skill. There's a whole universal table of skills in the rulebook. This lets him re-roll a dice when he makes a ranged attack if he misses. And then you have how many energy he contributes to the pool. So basically, how many actions he gives out. And you assign actions at the start of every turn. He'll generate 2 pink energy cubes that go into your pool. Now your order pool is a little bit like an Infinity, where you sum up the total number of pink energy cubes that you want, and you assign them however you like across the models in your army at the start of the turn. Now what will happen is you'll then spend them to do everything from move, shoot, fight in close combat, use superpower, your superpowers. That's right, it's superpowers. I thought for a second it's bots. That sounds weird. And then also to activate any special abilities you might have sometimes. This will be used to boost rolls. So when you make an attack roll, you could add an additional die to a close range attack roll by spending a pink energy cube. You can also always boost your defense rolls and add an extra die for spending an extra energy cube. So you use them kind of like a currency for your order activations and also to influence your dice rolls over the course of the turn. So adding all these guys up, I come to 78 points. That means I get to buy an upgrade, and all the upgrades are also... Sorry, 68 points. I also get an upgrade. So I'm going to take the Will of the One. I'm going to put it on Ducal. I can ignore a single damage point once per game. Now, all the upgrades in the rulebook are unique, so you can take them once across your whole army, and they let you round out those odd points you can't quite spend at the end. Rob's faction doesn't care about that because he's at 70 exactly, but if he was going to add a model that was like, let's say 8 points to get to the full 80-point game, you'd then be able to add some upgrades basically to round it off. Rob's stuff for a second. Now, he doesn't have as tough a model as I have with Ducal, but he does have Shogun, who's pretty awesome. Strategy rating 8, so he's fairly slow, but he moves 8 inches. His range combat and close assault are 3. He has 3 shields. He can take 8 damage, and he has the air support ability, so once per game, his superpower is for 2 energy. He can double his movement rate, triple his movement rate to 24 inches.
Terrain and models.
And just basically place him wherever he wants. He flies, but he can't only make range attacks for the rest of the turn.
Can't end in based contact with an enemy.
That's right, you can't charge basically with it. He has the host ability, which means these two little guys, Cordero and Mineshaft, can start the game inside him basically. He drops them off because he's a giant attack helicopter when he transforms. And he generates 2 energy. He's got Raven, who's also air support, no special rules, has some decent strategy rating of 9, so not quite the highest you can possibly be, but his movement's 10, he's really fast, range combat 3, close assault 2, and 4 shields. He's surprisingly tough, which is supposed to represent his agility, I think. He's 12 points, but he only has 4 health, so he's fairly easy to kill. Generates 2 energy. Slaughter has Ram Attack, that's the plus 3 inches of movement, and then you also add a die to your melee. He has the Blast ability on his weapons, which means anytime he hits someone with his range ability, he does an extra point damage to everybody within 2 inches. He's strategy rating 6, movement 7, range 3, close assault 2, and 3 shields. And then Cordero and Mineshaft, they're both symbiotes, which is the rule that lets them go inside of a host. They have stealth as a special skill, which means I can only shoot them.
All symbiotes have stealth.
Oh, that's right.
When they're being hosted, they have to spend their
2 energy
to maintain it.
To stay inside, that's right.
But then they can also go into like a weird can't be shot.
Yeah, like camo mode basically once per game on top of that. The strategy rating 3, so they go really fast, which means they'll activate before almost everybody else. Their movement 6, range combat 1, but close assault 2, and remember they'll get 3 with that extra crit die they fight with. They also usually get an extra dice if they're ganging up, and they'll usually try and attack at the same time.
And they have tunneling.
And they have tunneling. What does that do?
So instead of hosting them, I can not deploy them at the beginning of the game. And then turn 2 onwards, I roll a D6 on a 4+. They show up anywhere I want on the board, but no closer than 5 inches to an enemy. Nice.
So they just show up in the place you want them to be. They show up like the Mausers out of the Technodrome.
Burst out of the ground.
Yeah. Deep State's got a little minigun. So he's range assault 3. He's strategy rating 2, so he's also really fast. 7-inch move, close assault 2, 3 shields, 7 damage, and iron skin, which means he's immune to the effects of all the close combat weapons like axe. Oh no, he's
rerolls 1 shield die.
Rerolls a shield die. I'm thinking
Adamantium.
is it adamantium?
Adamantium shell.
Adamantium shell. That's the one. Titanium shell. Titanium shell is what I'm thinking of. Where you ignore melee weapons. That's right. He rerolls a shield die in melee, or in shooting too. And then Fork Tongue, movement 7, strategy 1, fastest you can possibly be.
Fork Tongue's a low-key badass. With those
range combat 3, close assault 2, shields 3, has blast and combat scimitar for the fighting claws, which means he can reroll a single attack die. Yeah. We got Ducal. Ducal makes everyone else look terrible because he's 28 points. He's very slow, strategy rating 10, but he's movement 7. He's got 4 range attack, 4 close assault, and 4 shields. 10 damage. He's Robot the White. He's Gandalf the White. It's gonna be great. He's basically a robot space angel. He's got ram attack, inspiring presence, which means that I think people nearby him can reroll a single die. Any die, someone once per turn can just reroll any dice I like. Combat sword, people attacking him can be forced to reroll a attack die. Combat shield, he swaps one of his shield dice for a crit die all the time. Pure of purpose, he can't be mind controlled. And then, of course, he's a version of General Duke and War Duke, so you can't take him in the same list. He generates 3 power and has 10 damage. Then I got Cold Start, strategy rating 8, so also fairly slow. Movement 7, range 3, close assault 2. He's shield 3, and he's got 6 damage. He can ram attack as well, but he has the surge ability. When he hits you with his gun, you take an additional damage based on how many energy you have on you.
1 damage per cube that cannot be shielded.
That's right, and you can't stop it either. So as long as I do damage to you, you take a bunch of cascading damage. The thing is, strategy rating is relatively high because I don't think it's ever going to matter for you because the only person he'll get that on is probably the plane. Surge will only work on Shogun and Raven if they have stuff left on them, so he's going to try and hunt those guys. Traffic Stop, I already showed you. He's got that sharpshooter skill. And then Supercharge, he's strategy rating 4. I'm getting to a bit faster now. Actually, the rest of my guys are 4. Movement 7, range 2, close assault 3. And he's also got shield 3. He's got 6 damage and teleport. And he generates 3 power. Makes his air support superpower unlimited range. We can go anywhere on the table instead of triple his movement. And then Herbs, number 58, the Love Bug, or 53, sorry, the Love Bug. He's movement 7, range combat 2, close assault 1, 2 shields. He's got Obscure, so he always counts as being in cover against range attacks.
He gets
additional that's right, additional shield dice against range attacks. And he's efficient, so he gets a free action each turn. And then RJ, who is also obscure, and she's a sniper, so she gets to reroll. I know she can boost at range.
Does she have sharpshooter?
Just sniper. It's exchange 1 of your range combat dice for a crit die at long range only, but she only range combat 2. So she's always rolling 1 crit dice basically at long range. Forces selected, we are going to pick a scenario, which is the quest for energy. There's 8 turns. Each player rolls a d6. The player with the highest roll chooses a side. The other player automatically has the opposite side, and you deploy within 5 inches of a table edge in ascending strategy rating. Each player has 2 energy cube objective markers to place. After all trains place, but before deployment, players alternate placing them, starting with the player that has a model with the lowest strategy rating. The objectives can't be placed on a passable terrain within 6 inches of a table edge or 6 inches of each other. These 2 little objective markers, I just made these out of board game cubes that I painted pink. So they're super easy to make, and we're going to place them starting with the person with the lowest strategy rating. So mine is going to be a 4, yours is a 1, which means you get to place the first one anywhere on the table, not within 6 inches of an edge or each other or deployment zone, which means 11 inches up at least. Third place, we have an energy stash here, 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 and behind the big rock. And see who is going to be deploying first. All right, so you got a 3, I got a 5. It'll be me, and you go in ascending, I believe. No, descending order.
What table edge are you choosing?
I choose this edge, because I'm standing here already. Back to you.
Descending or ascending?
It's descending, so your slowest guys go first. Ascending, that's right. So so your 1s will go first.
Yeah,
I have a 4. So you're gonna do everybody before 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we're deployed. We have Ducal hanging out with RJ. Then over here we have Cold Start with Traffic Stop. And then it's Herbs and Supercharge on the flank. Now, holding these energy things, at the end of the turn, determine if any models are within 2 inches of an energy source. If they are, and there's no enemy models within 2 of the same one, add 1 energy cube to your overall pool for the power-up phase each turn, and score a victory point. And the game continues until turn 8. The objective is to produce the most energy cubes for victory points, and winning the game, the winner is the force that's collected the most energy at the end of the game, or if one side is completely destroyed. So now the game runs in turns. There's going to be 8 of them, and they start with initiative, activation, and then reset. So initiative is first. You total up your total number of energy cubes. So I have 3, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 energy cubes, and you put them in a pile. Then you assign them however you like across your models. Limit to how many somebody can have, and you have to have one to activate, so you're not doing anything unless you have an energy cube associated with you. Conveniently, you also have 15 cubes because 2 of your little guys are not on the board.
Nope. They contribute because they're tunneling.
Because they're tunneling, they still contribute. Yep. Really? Cool. Power up phase, I'm going to give, let's say, 5 to do Cal. No, 4 to do Cal. I'm going to give 1 to Herbs. I'm going to give 2 to RJ. And then that leaves me with a bunch more. I'm going to give 3 to Traffic Stop, 3 to Cold Start, and 2 to Supercharge. And what have you given out?
Playing safe and giving 3 to everybody.
Nice. All right. So now the activation phase goes in ascending initiative order, starting with 1. So you have a bunch of 1s. My lowest is a 4, which means you'll have a bunch of models always activating before me, and that'll be Fork Tongue.
Just Fork Tongue and Deep State.
And Deep State, that's right. And then, well, and also the Tunnelers if they arrive, which we'll roll for starting on turn 2.
Yep.
All right. So what are we doing with? You could do either one, Fork Tongue or Deep State. Who wants to go first?
No, it's got to be an ascending. Fork Tongue's a 1, Deep State's a 2.
Oh, sorry, I thought they were the same.
So Fork Tongue is going to do, let's see, a 7-inch move.
So now you get to choose your actions. You can make a move action, a range combat action, a melee action, or you can save them. So you're going to make a move action.
He's going to move for 1.
And his movement rate's 7 inches.
And he's going to sit there on those 2 cubes.
All right, now he's got them for defensive purposes later on.
2.
Deep State moving up.
Move up. Go 7 as well. So that'll take him to there. Sitting on 2 cubes.
Sit on 2 cubes for defensive purposes. Cool. All right, so you can make a maximum of 2 actions per turn. You've chosen to just blow your second action in order to hang onto those cubes to defend with. So we're on to 4s, which is me. You don't. Your next one highest is a 6.
Yep.
So that means RJ and Herbs can go. So I'm gonna go with RJ. She's gonna walk 7 and head over to here. Whoop. And then that's going to cost her 1 energy cube. Then for her second energy cube, she's going to pop a shot into that guy. He has a range combat of 2, so she rolls 2 dice. She has the sniper skill, so she can exchange 1 for a crit die. And when you make a range combat attack, you have to roll a number of dice equal to your stat and check range. Now, within 10 is considered short range. You roll your full number of dice. Outside of 10, but within, I think it's 42.
2 feet. 24.
24. You are 42 is extreme range. You're losing a die. Battle attack. Battle attack is extreme. Outside 24, you can't shoot at all. So I'm just rolling 1 crit die basically to try and hit you. And then, would you like to boost your defense?
Fork Tongue.
There's no miss on this dice, and on a 5/6 basically, I'm getting 3. Nope, no cover.
Fork Tongue's got 3 shield dice. Yeah, I'll boost it just
to get the 4th shield die. Okay.
That crit die is too
good. Well, you made a good choice. That's 3 hits. Yeah. But you block 3, 6, 8, 7 of them. So you're for other energy to make that range combat attack. Herbs. Now, Herbs has the efficient roll, which means he can make an action for free each turn. He's going to move as an action and go his 7. And then he's going to move as an action and go hunker down next to this pink energy. For 1. On to my last 4, which is Supercharge. He's, I think, going to make 1 move. And just head over this way. Just to pop out around the other side of this. And then he's going to blast you in the open there. Deep State versus Supercharge.
Spending a cube to
do it. Okay. The other want to move again. You know what? I'm not going to shoot, actually. I'm just going to move again. I'm going to move... Okay. Put the cube back. I'm going to move over here. And just hide it. So we both have 6 strategy rating. I have Traffic Stop, and you have...
Slaughter.
Slaughter. Well, I'm Valiant. Valiant's break ties in this game, so he'll actually get to go first. Otherwise, and that's this guy right here.
This guy.
This guy over there. Well then, let us begin the fighting. We're going to move, and he goes 7. He's going to move up next to the pink energy over here. And then he's going to take a shot into, I think, that guy with the wings. Raven indeed. So I'm range combat of 3. So 1 to move, 2 to shoot. And I'm sharpshooter, so my 3 combat dice go down to 2. But I can re-roll one of these if I want.
I'm not going to boost.
Okay.
I get 4 defense dice as it is.
I thought you were pretty tough. 1, but I can re-roll for sharpshooter. 4 total. Ooh, worth it. Take a damage.
1.
And he's only got 4, so this is a big deal. Your 6 gets to go. Yep, and that was my... I'm holding on to 1 die right now for a potential boost.
Slaughter's moving 7. He's going to double move.
Ooh, moving twice.
Go into cover.
Sit on a cube. All right.
So I have an 8 and a 9 left.
I have an 8 as well, which is Cold Start. Cold Start's going to go first. Cold Start's going to walk up and go 7. So he's going to go 2. And we'll go 2, 4. Now we'll just go over to here. We'll go into the woods. Like meow. Deep State in the open.
Because Surge sucks.
Yeah, you want to get rid of this. You actually want to dump your dice here so that you don't take extra damage. So range combat 3 goes to 2. If I manage to damage you here, you will take extra damage. That's right, yep. I roll 4 damage. Oh, but you block it all. He's hanging on to 1 more. So you've got Shogun, yep. And then I've got Ducal.
I hate him. He's so big.
Imagine you say Ducal the way that Method Man says Ducal. That's Ducal. Walking up 1.
Walk him up to there. And take a... RJ.
Shoot an RJ?
Yes.
How dare you?
Because she is in the open.
Alright, she's obscure, so she gets 3 defense dice. Attack dice at range.
3 normally, but long.
Yeah, but you're long range. 3. 3. She laughs, she loves. Last energy cube? Okay. Well, it's just your space plane left. I'm strategy rating 10 with Ducal, and you're 10 as well.
9.
9, actually, so you go first.
9 with the Raven.
That's so Raven.
Yeah.
I got you there tonight. Dad jokes, yeah.
Raven's going to move.
Get in the war.
Going 7.
Like meow.
Actually, I'm going to move again.
Well, that puts you into I want to kill you range, which is what we're going to do with Ducal. He's going to walk 7 as well. Head out to here. And we're going to blast that little guy. Ducal gets 4 range dice, which drops to 3. And we're blasting, so you're going to boost?
You're definitely boosting.
Definitely boosting.
4 shield dice.
All right, do it. I got 8. That's probably not the best. I mean, he is Robot Gandalf.
It's one of those, if I never roll, I can't lose.
Would you not? That's right, I keep shaking it. Take 5.
5 on Fork Tongue. He's still rocking.
Oh, he's got 1 left.
He's got 1 left.
Just got told that he should sit. Turn. So now we're in the reset phase where we remove all remaining die. Oh, sorry. That was 1 to move, 1 to shoot. I'm sitting on 2. So I take off all my remaining energy. We recount, and we go back to the power-up phase. So I have 15 once again, and you get to roll to see if the little bots arrive.
You guys come.
You roll now during the power-up phase, right?
Yeah.
Or do you roll when they would activate? Or the power-up phase, which makes sense. Start turn 2. So rolling for who first?
It'll be Mineshaft and then Cordrill, 4+.
Mineshaft. Yes. Cordrill. No.
Show up 5-1.
You just have them not do it and then roll again next turn?
Yeah.
Because you want them both to show up at the same time and jump on...
Anybody.
Anybody, yep.
That would be the best. So I'm going to hold him back.
Okay.
Probably a bad idea.
Okay. Who's going first? You are. So you've got
Fork Tongue and Deep
Fork
State.
Tongue and Deep State, yeah.
Stuff.
So Fork Tongue with 1 hit point left, kind of smoking it on fire, gets to go.
Yeah, Fork
and then
Tongue's
Deep
kind of
State.
hurting a little bit right now. Fork Tongue's going to take a
like the
Shot
big.
against RJ.
Oh, so you can shoot that movie because you can do the actions in any order you want. Move, shoot, and close assault. And sorry, you put 3 out on. Oh, I haven't even done my power up phase yet. You put 3 out on Fork Tongue. 1 on RJ, 1 on Herbs, 2 on Supercharge, 3 on Traffic Stop, 4 on Cold Start, and 4 on Ducal.
Okay.
So shooting RJ. All right, in the open. So I'm obscure for 3.
Oh my
0, and I blocked 2.
All right. So that was 1 to shoot. He's gonna move.
Hide.
He's gonna.
I am now just an energy battery because you're gonna lose his 2 energy if he dies. So
Yeah.
it will be bad if he's not alive anymore.
Discretion is the better part of valor.
Okay. I'm pretty sure RJ can still see him though, just FYI. But you'll have cover. It means you have
You're
no
gonna be
misstate.
out of range.
That's right. Unless I move, yeah. That's like 24. Deep state. What are you doing over here, minigun man?
There's gonna be nothing in short of him.
Oh, sorry. We've also both scored 2 and gotten 2 additional power. We both held 2 objectives.
All right,
2 bonus
we've
power.
gotten
Gonna get 4 an extra one.
Extra 1.
Okay.
And,
Just for defense.
let's see. Shogun gets the other.
I'm giving extra one to Traffic Stop and extra one to Supercharge. Boost your shots at long range, which is one of the things that's affecting our power usage right now. We're mostly hanging on to our power because we're outside of 10 inches in order to survive as opposed to murder.
Traffic stop.
Pot shot Traffic Stop, cool.
So I'll spend 1 I'm at long range.
1 at long range against Traffic Stop. So that is Traffic Stop's right here in the open. He will boost his defense dice, so he's going to have 4 red shield dice. 3? 3, I'm good.
He is.
He says he's going to run away? All right, fair enough. I took damage, I don't like this. 6, so I could have RJ and Herbs go, and also Supercharge.
All your 4s
And then Traffic Stop gets to go first because I break ties. Oh, so how much power are you sitting on back there with Deep State? 2?
with Fork Tongue.
Fork Tongue.
2.
2? All right. Well, I'm gonna go with RJ. She's just gonna shoot him. I can't quite in range. Well, I guess she moves then. She swift hunters over there. Yeah, she'll swift hunt over to here just to be in range of that pink energy and be done. He's gonna efficient just to here, and he's gonna shoot Deep State. I have cover, so that's gonna be range combat. 2 goes to 1.
And I get a crit die for being in cover.
And you're 4 defense normally, or are you boosting?
3 defense normal.
Okay.
So not boosting this.
Okay. 3. Well, barely. And then it's on to Supercharge. And I think he's going to do a thing where he's going to spend 2 power and he's going to teleport.
Nice.
So, he's going to blast you up close.
So I'm going to boost.
So I have 3 dice and I have Sharpshooter. I can reroll 1 of these. You're going to boost your defense?
Oh, yeah, boost my defense.
That makes sense. Bang! I reroll that. So 6. I only need to get 1. I got lots.
Super dead.
Fork Tongue is dead like a dead thing. Teleport over there. We bamf like Nightcrawler. So then I've just got Traffic Stop, who... Oh, sorry. I had teleport on him, not Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter was on Traffic Stop, but I still got 4 hits. He only blocked 3.
Yeah,
so it was the same thing. Yeah. I was looking at the wrong card because he goes next because he's breaking the tie. He's gonna move 7 over to here. And then he's gonna blast this guy. In 10, but you're in cover, so I'm in short. I can blast this guy. I can blast this guy.
We're both in cover.
I know, but I don't know who's taking damage already. Oh, the space plane's taking damage. Can I see the space plane?
It's over there.
I can, but he's not in cover. All right, I'm gonna shoot your
anything you can shoot's gonna be in cover right now.
Slaughter over here, and I'm gonna boost my shot. So I've moved, and I'm boosting a shot for 2.
How many dice you rolling?
4.
I will boost my defense.
Okay.
So I got 4 regular and a crit die for being in cover.
Got it. And this guy is the Sharpshooter.
Yeah. Because I'm getting real annoyed with your good shooting rolls.
Oh no! 6.
Every time you've gotten a 3 on the reroll.
6! I'm into it. Oh, that's his bad as it could possibly be. That's actually, there's literally no worse roll you could get than that. Oh, Rob, your karma. Your poor karma. Well,
I mean, Slaughter's still alive.
but he's taken 5?
He's got 3 health left.
Ugh, it's supposed to be what you do, not what happens to you, Rob. You're doing it backwards.
You know what?
All right,
I can go home now.
All right, it's your turn.
We're up to nothing on him. I think it's time for Slaughter's revenge.
All right, do it.
Coils 2. We're in.
Do it. So you shoot me twice, or you could boost it.
What's your shield?
So my shield on him is 3, but he's in cover right now.
Yeah.
So I'll have 4 dice. So shooting me twice, I'll have 4 dice, or you could boost and gain the extra die. He has blast though, right?
I do have blast, but it's not going to do anything.
No, yeah, there's nobody clumped up. Twice?
Yeah, it rolls more dice.
Yeah, I was gonna say the odds of me spiking low is probably better than anything else. All right, so 3 dice versus my 4, because I'll cover. That's good. 5. I block 7. Try again. 3. I block 5.
Jesus.
Traffic stops. Bright yellow colors camouflage perfectly into the surroundings. And you miss. It's an 8. My next one is also an 8, which is Cold Start.
Where are my trashers?
Where's my trashers at? That's right, yeah. If I can't play Berserkers, why even play? All right, well, Cold Start's going to go. He's going to take a walk. He's going to walk 7 over to here. Whoop. And then he's going to blast Shogun, because Shogun's sitting on 4 power ice right now, which means you know what's happening. So I'm going to boost my shot, which means I have 4 range combat dice with Surge.
Boost my defense. 7.
All right, so if I manage to land any damage, you're going to take plus 3 damage to this. Surge is no bueno.
You're going to. It's been absolute trash.
Let's just see.
R&D did not understand.
It's only 7. It's only 7.
Only 7.
You'll be fine. Everything's great.
-5.
Everything's great. We'll -5. Take 3. Take 6 though because of Surge. He's got 2 left.
Yep.
Oh, the pink energy cubes explode as he carries them. Oh yeah. So we managed to Surge really well, and you get to go with your 8 now. Raven left. Yeah. You gotta get out of the situation. I mean, I'm in the open with Traffic Stop. I'm in cover with Cold Start. RJ's in the open as well, but she's a long range unless you move.
Traffic Stop.
Oh, I have Traffic Stop. Okay.
And
in the open.
Gonna boost it.
He's out of pink energy at this point, so he's just rolling his basic. And he's in the open from Shogun, his basic 3 shield dice.
4 dice.
Maybe Chuckers and bright yellow colors weren't the best camouflage. Oh, those are the wrong ones. The red dice are the ones that are the defense dice. Oh my god, 10? Well, it seems like you've revenged. I blocked 6, but I've only got 6 health, so I am down to 2. He's not feeling great.
I'm buying an attack.
You're buying an attack and doing it again?
I need to kill something.
You need to kill something
to feel good.
That's fair. That's
because
fair.
My god, in 1 attack, you took Shogun down to 2.
I know. Well, you're the one that labeled up with energy when I had Surge Guy. You knew it was coming. 5?
That's pretty good.
3, that's enough exactly to kill him.
Good.
So you got Traffic Stop down. Lost a piece now, and Traffic Stop's all jacked up. One's 10, and yet you've got Raven at 9. You do also have Supercharge in the rear with your gear right now.
This dude right here, what's his shield dice? 3.
He has 3 shield dice, that's right. Used his teleport for the game, so there's no getting out of there for him. He's stuck where he is. Try?
Yeah.
Gonna get him out of cover? Oh, he's coming. Hello, my name's Raven. So 1 to move, and then boosting a shot.
Yeah.
All right, I got no energy to do anything with, so this is just me rolling defense dice, which is 3.
This has to work.
It's pretty great. Good. 6. Block 4, so take 2. I got 4 left. He's hurting. It's time for Gandalf to get in the war. Come on, Robot Gandalf. You got a couple targets here that are very tempting. Yeah, very tempting. I think we're just going to go straight up the middle, because that's what we do. We're going to get right in the war with 1. Like meow. I'm actually going to spend 2 of Dukal's energy for Ram Attack right now, because that's going to get me 3 extra inches of movement. I think that's more important than anything else. Get me there. I'm actually going to boost a shot, but I'm not going to boost it into... they're both in cover.
Yep. Thankfully.
I know. I'm going to boost it into... Shogun. Ah, no, I'm gonna. Who generates 3?
Slaughter gives me 3 energy.
He gives you 3 energy. Yeah, I'm gonna boost into Slaughter instead. I think 5 dice boosted attack. Yeah, but you got 4 defense dice. You'll be fine. This is where I beef it. This is where I beef it. Now I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use my inspirational presence to reroll my own die. I'm not sure if I can do that, but we'll see if it matters. It's wasted otherwise. It doesn't matter.
6, 7.
Yeah, and I got 9.
Stupid game.
All right, so he got exploded.
Big time.
And that's round. So we score again. So I'm gonna get 2 extra energy. 0 this turn. So I'm gonna score 2 VPs and go to 4.
So I get 11 cubes.
And you get 11, yeah. Dougal's got 6. Cold Start's got 4. Supercharge has 4. Herbs has 1. And RJ has 2. Now you've assigned your energy. You're assigning 2 in the hopes that Core Drill and Mineshaft show up. So you're rolling for them.
Mineshaft.
Nope. Core Drill. Yes. It's going to appear where? Who are you going to save is the question. Going to come ambush? Oh no! So you can't be within 6.
Within 5.
Within 5, sorry. But you move 6. So it doesn't super matter. Yeah. Like, hello, I'm here. My boss is dead. You're one beautiful boy. All right, so top of 3 now. We powered up. I've got 2 on RJ, 1 on Herbs, 4 on Supercharge, 4 on Cold Start, and 6 on Ducal.
So we got Deep State, who is within.
It has 2 energy. Gonna try and move to be in cover, but also in 2 of the objective.
Be in cover.
Probably want to be a little bit closer. Yeah.
It's gonna be a little rough.
Blasting into Cold Start.
Just in range of Cold Start. Just doing a regular shot.
Okay, got me in the open. 3 shields. 5. 3, take 2. Got 4 left.
Mineshaft.
Mineshaft he's initiative, or sorry, strategy rating of 3, so he gets to go next. My next is 4. Gonna go after RJ? No! Buying a melee attack. So you get, I'm gonna have 2 shields because I'm little.
Yep,
and you've got
attack plus a crit.
2 and a crit. Alright, because you get your crit die for making a melee attack.
Those are shield dice.
They sure are. We've both done it now. 5, 3. So she takes 2. She's half health. She only got 2 left. She got 4 damage.
My next is a 6.
Your next is 6. Okay, so I'm gonna get to go with RJ, Herbs, and Supercharge, and then that's it because my 6 is dead, which is Traffic Stop. She doesn't have a lot of choice right now. She's just gonna get punching. Gonna hit you with the pistol whip you with her rifle, I guess. 1 for a melee attack. She is range, combat close assault of 1, but she gets a crit die for making a melee attack.
Yeah. You're rolling, yeah.
And you got shields of 2. Bang! There's 3 damage. Take 3 damage.
He's got 1 health left.
And I'll also... It's the exact same for me to push you back or to shoot you, so I'll just keep you in melee. Attack you again. I'm gonna punch you. Bang! Take 5. She's very punchy.
Dice you
Take
got.
3 more.
You're kidding me.
It's the Turbo Edition dice. It's my sweet new dice. So she beats you to death with her rifle butt. Then Herbs is gonna go. He's just gonna, I guess, lean out slightly, stand in thing, and I'll shoot into what's his name?
Deep State?
Deep State. We got cover there. So just a single shot. I don't think I'm within 10. I'm close.
No, he'd be in 10 because I was in 10 to shoot
8.
you.
No, because that was this guy,
good.
right? This is Herbs. He's not as close. Yeah, he's just out. So he's rolling exactly 1 die. I'm into it. 1 dice is cool. Ha! And you block all the nothing. And it's over to Supercharge. Well, hey, buddy.
He's an 8, right?
Yes.
I have a 6.
Oh, no, he's a 6. Or a 4. He's a 4.
Oh, he's a 4.
Yeah, he's a 4. My next, it's the yellow guy you killed was the 6.
Gotcha.
So he's going to, the question is, do I charge or do I fight? You have 4 shields.
Yeah.
Which is bonkers. I could boost 2 shots into you. I'm going to boost 2 shots into you. So boosting, which means I get 4 shoot dice.
5 shield dice. They're all going to be blanks?
Maybe. Only 4.
All right.
Swap that one.
Hey, finally.
Do it again? What's your closest assault on him?
2.
No, I'll just do it again. I'll just shoot you again. Bang! There we go. 7. Take 5. Oh, I think it's the end of Zombie Shakespeare. He's gone! Clean sweep, baby. So Supercharged manages to take down the plane, and it's over to your 6 now.
Slafter. Ugh.
You do Slafter.
Slaughter. Scooch to there.
Take a little scooch. Scooch left.
You still got cover, though.
Into him.
Yeah.
Probably. He's only got 4 health left, though. You can shoot RJ. She's in the open.
Goes there.
Try and splash RJ instead. She only has 2 health, and she's in the open.
Let's move. Buying the shot.
Okay.
So it's only gonna be 2 dice.
2 dice. I got 3 because I'm in obscure, but
Oh, wait a minute. Why am I letting you tell me to...
Because I only have 2 health left.
3?
I could blank it out. I think the odds are better over here. I think one, I'm almost dead. But re-roll with my inspirational presence, and I'm still taking 1. Slaughter's all done, so you got nothing left to activate. Well, Ducal's used his ram attack. Oh, sorry, actually it's you left. So you're gonna go and just shoot back into Slaughter. Boosting a shot, which is 4 dice.
Defense.
And you have cover though, so you're gonna be in an extra black die. It's in the rock, yeah. We got it's gonna be 5. To 5, you're good. Another shot. Second action. 6 this time.
6.
Am I in range of Ducal for the? Oh no, I already used the inspirational presence.
Line of sight, but
From those two to each other.
all you had to do, BB, is line of sight to Cal to get the inspiration.
Oh, I thought it was 6 inches. Okay, never mind. There's once per turn anyway. So I miss and miss, and then it's just Ducal left. Raven be dead. So Ducal's gonna make a move action. And walk over here and be like, "Yo, this quest for energy is over." He's gonna commence to the pugilation. So he has a crit die and 4 hit dice.
And I have nothing to boost with.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
You know what?
I do
Cool.
10 damage. he
I take 7 damage.
7 damage
That's
is
exactly enough to kill him.
Bruh, in 1 hit? Oh my god.
Yep.
Well, Ducal takes the field. It is on to turn 4. And I've scored another 3 this turn. I go to 7. You assign your energy. You see if Cordial shows up on a 4. Does not. You have 5 energy? I have 16 right now.
5 energy and 2 I can't even use.
I know, because he's trapped underground. He's in a box like Ryan Reynolds underground. 6 is your lowest, which means RJ, Herbs, and Supercharge I'll go first. It's just gonna move out to like there to see Slaughter. It's just gonna efficient around the corner. RJ's gonna shoot him. You get cover. All I'm rolling is a critical die. Hey, bang, 2. You're fine. I think I'm in 10. Oh, it's really close. If I am or not.
I think you would.
Oh, I am. Oh, man. Okay, so you're going to get cover from this because I'm shooting over the rocks. Yep. But I'll be able to boost 2 shots. His range is 3, so it goes to 4. It's just gonna hope this works.
Crit's enough
all right.
to save me.
Pray to the snake god. Snake god, I was born a snake handler and I'll die a snake handler.
The snake called Taylor.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, man.
7, the first one? Homa, I was born a snake handler. Exactly enough. That's 3. He's gone. He's gone! Well, then with the second one, I'll just walk over here and just be like, yo, energy. Guy left. He's just banging on the walls of the coffin, wishing he was digging somewhere. So my remaining stuff is literally just to move around. So we're going to just stand within 2. Everyone's going to go back to back and be like, where's the little guy show up? Turn 5, get your revenge.
Can you please?
Just arrive and kill somebody.
No!
Oh my god. All right, so I score again. Turn 6. Does he show up? Come on, buddy. Yay! Where's he gonna go? Does ambush RJ and be like,
one person
avenge my brother?
Kill.
Okay. I will walk over to here. Stay within 2.
Sir.
Oh, sorry, no, you go first. You go first. That's right. RJ all the extra dice. If I want, she's gonna have 4. Go for it. Charge.
Moving in and attacking.
RJ boosts her defense. She gets 3 dice.
I also get 3. This needs to do 1 point of damage.
Do 1 point of damage, she dies. You kill RJ. 3.
That's not my
I blocked 5. She's live! She laughs, she turns, she clubs you with a boost. 2 close assault dice plus a crit die. She's like,
Oh my god.
I will do to you what I did to your brother! For 5?
Yep.
The first one, just sit. That's it. And the Valiants take the field. We'll score another 4 this turn, and that'll put us at. She scored 14, so 8. 12.
You're a toxic person,
20. I know I am. But you beat me last 2 games in a row. So I'm gonna it's true, 3 games in a row. So I'm gonna gloat mercilessly that you've lost in the Let's Play. Rob, the alpha bot war player. All right, so there it is. So this is a great example of a objective-based mission, but the rulebook also has missions that are more kill-oriented, trying to kill the leader and assassinate, where I think in this mission in particular, my higher model count at the start, because you got your guys in reserve and stuff, probably had an impact for me scoring early on, which then gave me more energy to be able to defend and attack with, too.
Yeah, I was more energy efficient early on, but
You were,
didn't really get to flex it.
Yeah, I honestly think I would have brought out the little bot that first turn. I think keeping it off kept the model off the board.
Absolutely.
Where you could have maybe killed Herbs. Either of those 2 little targets jack my energy production quite a bit, and then I'm reliant on standing next to the zones.
I'll chalk it up to my very first time ever playing Coils.
And my very first time ever playing this set of Valiants.
Yeah, this 28-point monster.
I mean, I did have
Holy bro.
easy mode Ducal, who is I will say
10 damage one
Yeah,
turn?
in hindsight, I think I just should have stuck him in the middle of the board and just walked up the center and been like, all right, everybody, let's fight. I'll take you all at the same time.
He boosts his shields every turn. He's just 5 defense, 5 defense,
Yeah,
5
as long as I'm energy efficient, I can make sure that I can move twice and shield at least 2 or 3 times.
he's amazing.
He's amazing. He'll go right up the middle and be basically invulnerable. It's his cape, his energy cape that keeps him alive.
That's not even to say the Coils Force is bad. You
No,
can
not
play
at all.
It more, get more cagey.
What's also interesting is, and this is something that we noticed, I think halfway through the game is, your strategy rating set lets you go early, but then wait until half my team's gone, and then go late, and then have to not go last. So it's interesting because you kind of have to like determine the board state. Then I get to respond with like 4 of my guys out of 6, and then you do a couple extra things, and then Ducal goes last and just punches anything that's available to him, right? So
Yeah, because I think what Coils wants to do is with the low strategy rating guys, you bait people.
exactly,
And
yeah.
then the high guys go in and
Exactly.
finish
You
up.
want to set the board and then 1-2 with the other guys because you tend to have really high or really low ratings. You only had 1 model that was kind of in the middle, whereas I have a very wide spike through the middle, which is like 4 through 6 for 4 of my team members.
Yeah, 4 simultaneous activations is pretty.
Yeah, going back to back to back to back is kind of interesting.
It's
So
like playing a combiner.
and that's kind of how you need to think about your teams is when you're doing your team is not just what the guys do, but it's the order they're doing them in. It really does change the rhythm and the tempo of the game, we noticed. Especially when we played with other factions, which you can see in the other games in this channel. You can see Mike playing with his Trashers, which has a very consistent, like, you're like 6 across, is it 6 across the board or 5
It's
across
like
the board?
mid-high stride range.
That's
like,
right.
Like 5, between like 5 and 7 is sort of the trash sweet spot.
So they all go at once almost, right? I'll have like 1 or 2 guys go, but he'll have 5 models all just like dogpile at the same time, especially all the combiner guys.
Combiners, yeah, it's just 5 guys going at it.
It's just five berserker robots fighting at the same time. So your strategy rating is a layer of this game that probably isn't thought about that much, but Mike or Rob and I, having played a whole bunch of it now, we've got, I think, our minds around the importance of when your models are activating, not just what they're doing. And that's a thing I think that I capitalized in this game because I tended to be able to dogpile my guys who'd gone. They were going after people who'd already gone, which means you were exposed, you were low on dice because you'd spent them activating, and I'd take advantage of that and capitalize by taking them when they were low on energy and they couldn't boost their defense and stuff too.
I think Coils want to spend a lot of the game, early and mid-game, in cover.
Yeah, definitely.
And
Yeah.
not even attacking, just camping.
Yeah, just camping and taking zones and making us come to you. And then responding with guys like Raven, or guys like Shogun as like your hit back pieces once I've moved towards
air
you.
supports, they can just reposition.
Yeah, and
3
go wherever
times
you
movement
want. Yeah, and that was me getting lucky too with my teleport. You'd gone, you were out of energy, and I jumped over there and just assassinated a guy. And the guy who went in to respond to him, you noticed, would go after him. So that was another thing I think that neither of us really thought about is the guy who ended up hunting my assassin piece was a guy who had to go later on after him. So once he repositioned to go and fight, I didn't die during that first encounter, and then I got to go and respond with him up close and stuff too. So there's a lot of like there's a lot of layers to strategy rating, activation order, and your core style and your energy production. I think give this game a lot of legs.
Yeah, it's such a simple game, but there's so much nuance.
That's right, when you're actually playing on the table. And there's a huge model selection. There are so many Valiants, I can't even keep track of them all. There's tons of stuff in Democracy because it combines both the special branch and the core Democracy, like armed forces and stuff too.
The Coils vehicles.
That's right. You've got tons of Coils vehicles. You have a super giant like Megabot Conspiracy, who's the biggest miniature I think we've seen in this game.
Biggest bot in the game.
You got infantry, tanks, and you'll see all that stuff going forward in the next few games on the channel. So there we go, taking my revenge against Rob as his new faction, the Coils, stretch out for the first time. See that what I did there?
Still love them.
They're very cool. And you painted up a bunch of new stuff too, which you'll see in our next game. You painted what? The
Fortress of Doom booster.
Whoa, so it's actually a terrain piece that operates in the game. Does it get advanced deployments? You can put it anywhere?
Scout.
Scout, okay, yeah.
So you put it anywhere on the board as long as it's not within line of sight.
I think so, yeah. No, it's anywhere on the board, out of line of sight, and then I think a certain range away from enemy models.
Yeah, 11 inches, I think, if you're in line of sight, anywhere else out of line.
Yeah, so it's literally like a giant terrain piece backed up by helicopters and tanks. Yeah. And I painted up some of the Democracy stuff, some special branch vehicles to show off too, to add to my new stuff from the Bot War 2 Turbo Edition starter sets. There you go.
Campaign style army.
That's right, because we're going to do a campaign style game. So we're going to start playing the campaign expansion, which you'll see linked below in the video description right now, and also in the future videos and stuff to throw down and try out the sort of like mixed faction allies rules and stuff too, and further explore Bot War. So I hope you enjoyed this look at the new starter set. I think it's a great way to get into the game. You get tons of models. The one thing I was thinking that would be cool, and this is just if, Anthony's listening, is because both sides are 70 points, and a full point size game is 80, there are a few 10-point models in the game that are mercenaries and will play for both sides. It'd be a very cool, it would have been a very cool thing if there was a mercenary model included, because it could be like an objective piece in the box set.
That'd be pretty cool.
And then you could play either faction as a full 80-point list. So you'd still have the ability to play the two 70-point factions against each other when you're getting started, but you could also go out and play like a full-size game against people. That'd be a cool, little sweetie, is to have one of the mercenary vehicle cars, because it's the one that hates all the bots. You can take
almost like Infinity does with their new starters. You get the 2-player starters
and a mercenary.
And you get the Beyond.
And you get them, to bring it up to whatever. His just expansion packs are pretty good for that though. I feel like any of the 3 model expansion packs could make this into full armies for either side. Yeah. I was just thinking it'd be cool to have a flex model that goes either way. Because then whichever faction you can play a full game against your buddies, but then you can still play the star set against itself. That was literally my only thought about the star set, that was what could you do to make this even cooler? But it's a cool new selection of models. The game played great, and I love the new rulebook. So big thanks for watching. We'll see you for more Let's Plays in the future. Big thanks to Rob for painting up his half of the box. And until next time on MASH, have a good night. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed that video. There are tons of other games already recorded for you to watch. Click over to my channel page if you haven't already, and have a look through the dozens of playlists full of videos. I guarantee you'll discover a game you haven't seen played before. I put out new videos 7 days a week, and every day is themed to a different genre as I continue to explore the wider world of gaming. Of course, none of that's possible without you, the viewer, so click a like and subscribe if you'd like to stay on top of what's happening here daily. My 2 kids and I are massively grateful to be able to have the flexibility of this job so I can always maximize my time with them. If you want to support me continuing to put out this content, it's only possible because of my amazing backers on Patreon who support the studio, equipment, and model cost, as well as being how I make the bulk of my living. You can also help out by buying a t-shirt through Spreadshirt, a measuring gauge or widget from Death Ray Designs, or buying one of my games and supplements like Last Days, Gamma Wolves, and Blaster. As a way of showing my appreciation, patrons get early access to new games and supplements that I write throughout the course of the year. Huge thanks for watching, it really does help out, and happy gaming.